Yo, how guys doing this fine morning or afternoon, as the case may be? Time for some Lutan, Fightan, Dunjan, XBN, Rise and Grind, Rise and Grind, Rise and Grind. It's done. Damn, yesterday was long, full, full-bodied, rules bold day yesterday. Played Baldur's Gate for like 5 hours, and then went over the Cities of Sigmar book for like 5 hours. And I stood up twice, and that was not enough. I'm instituting a breaks rule, okay? There shall be breaks if I'm streaming for 10 hours plus. God damn. I got some news and updates, alright? First of all, City of Sigmar. Kinda nice, man. City of Sigmar kinda nice. PG3 slaps. Best TTRPG video game you've ever played. So far, so good, man. There's so much stuff here. When people talk about an open world, this is kinda what they wish they meant, I guess. I don't know. I'm liking it. Ahem. Rises from the ashes of the targets from these cannons. Exactly like that. Character update. I'm fucking fabulous. Alright. I hope you're taking notes. Jesus Christ. You'll notice the hat is gone. It had to happen eventually. And I knew this day would come. But it finally did. We have an item that increases the wearer's intelligence to 17. Because we killed the big Oga guy from yesterday. In the village, right? 217? Like, from anywhere to 17? Aw, shit. Here we go again. Toss my man Withers 100 G's. Let's respec these stats, huh? Well, if this is getting set to 17, you know I'm putting it at 8. In character creation, hell yeah. So we got some extra stats to toss around. 14 Wiz, 14 Con, 14 Dex. And 9 Strength. You know, look, carrying capacity matters, alright? Also level 4. Big stat increase at 4th level. You get a feat or raise your stat. Charisma is big. What else is going on here? We got some magic items. Gloves and missile snaring. Still on the Amulet of Lost Voices game. What's this? The Baleful. Favoured weapon. Hold on, let's favor this weapon. Packed weapon. Shines in the sunlight, glows in the moonlight. One-handa. This weapon has a +1 bonus to damage and attack rolls on a hit, possibly bane your target, and you get that enhancement bonus to your Eldritch Blast. Let's fucking go. Alright. We're a packed warlock now. I thought we were supposed to keep drops low. That's why I said drop. It is singular. Although, to be perfectly honest, most of my armies are like 2 drops. But, you know, such is the life of trying to play an army that's supposed to play monster heroes. You just can't be low drops unless you sacrifice a lot, which I do. But that's neither here nor there. What else is going on? I'm fucking rich. Truly a fantasy game. I'm rich. Also, what we got here? Shadowheart. Circle of Blasting. She is a blaster. Level 2 evocation spell. 1 a day. Got some scale mail +1. The shattered flail. Little shield and stuff. We're slowly expanding our magic items. The life binger. Whenever you gain lightning charges, you also gain 3 temporary hit points. Oh, what's this? Whenever you dash, you gain lightning charges. Also +1 with athletics. Hell yeah, brother. Combo. Where I can see in the dark up to 40 feet. So finally, all the people in my party do now have dark vision. So we're good there. No torches necessary. Little breastplate +1. Gloves of power on a melee hit. Possibly inflict negative D4 penalty to target's attack rolls and saving throws. Also sleight of hand. So she's a killer. Also the hammer haraft. We have the Age of Sigmar. The hammer of Sigmar. Whenever you jump, it creates a shockwave, dealing a D4 damage to everything. When you miss an attack, you still deal 4 bludgeoning damage anyway. It's a big fucking pounder that does 2d6, same as a greatsword. Also, over here, Karlach. I like Karlach. Best party member, tier S waifu of the game so far. One of the reasons I like her, besides being a huge lady who is also a demon and hot, is that every time I do something heroic, in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, it says Karlach approves of that. And it usually says Shadowheart disapproves of that. What the fuck, Shadowheart? Anyway, gave her the haste helm. At the start of combat, you gain momentum for 3 turns. The better to pull you into combat with, my dear. +1 scale mail, gloves of heroism. When you use your channeled oath spells, you gain heroism. I don't have a channeled oath. It just gives me strength saving throws. Chill, okay? I'll find better gloves later. And whereas movement speed is unimpeded by difficult terrain, she's gonna get ya. Fuck your difficult terrain, of which there's actually kind of a lot. Mike Scarborough thinks with a tier 1 for 16 months. Big hammer haraft. Yeah, in an emergency situation, you can use this hammer as a raft. Well, you know, lore tidbit there. Anyway, I think it's tier 1. So it's VODs in the tubes. Sorry for the delay. Do not worry. Really, just don't worry about it. Finally, some good Baldur's Gate stream. Thanks, Mercenary Q. Appreciate it. Also, Spurred Band. During combat, when the wearer starts their turn with 50% hit points or fewer, momentum for 1 turn. The better to pull you into combat, my dear, ×2. Caustic Band. Your weapon attacks also deal 2 acid damage. Get fried. Get absolutely melted with the Sword of Justice. Old school 2nd edition, Age of Sigmar, Sword of Japan. +1. Tears protection once a day. For free. For bonus armor. Also does acid damage because of the ring. And then like just some crossbow. Also Spell Thief. Lae'zel respect her into an Eldritch Knight. And so sometimes when she uses her bow and randomly crits, you get a fucking spell slot back. Combo. Karlach really wasn't feeling the barbarian thing, actually. Kind of annoying, to be honest. Made her into a martial adept fighter. And so whenever anyone misses her, she gets to attack them and deal an extra d8 points of damage on top of everything else. So she runs up, slaps people with a greatsword, and then whenever they miss her, she slaps people with her greatsword on their turn. OP. Shit's hot. Also, short rest class. Short rest class. Short rest class. Let's go. And Shadowheart's actually just like chilling. What does Shadowheart do? Shadowheart, you are for casting Firebolt and Healing Word to stop people from dying as a bonus action. Also, in fights that matter, Spiritual Weapon is actually kind of sick. Also, Scorching Ray, actually kind of sick. Also, Guiding Bolt, kind of sick. Genuinely the weakest do-nothing character in the entire party by far. But when it really matters, and the enemy thinks they've won, she destroys their hopes and dreams, and everybody's overpowered again. Which is, you know, kind of like why you bring a cleric along, right? Anyway. Also, Cape Game Strong, the double dragons. I don't know if this is the Twitch drop thing, or because I had early access, I'm not going to lie. But I found this in my stash, and it was like the mysterious package or something like that. So this may or may not be the drop you get. I'm not sure for watching. It's a sick cape. Fuck. Let me hench back and forth here real quick. Alright, anyway, Mercenary Q. Thanks for the tier 1 as well. I appreciate it for 4 months. TYVM, my dude. Showed your D&D players the group shot from cities, and we are doing a warlord campaign next, and they pitching in to buy an army so they can fight them. D&D players are rewarding a decade plus of forever DMing with new cities. Big Orterius. Nice. New cities of Sigma. Nice. You're in awe of my big. You're playing a dwarf war cleric and the reduced movement speed is killing your soul. Oh, are dwarves slower? I didn't know that. Apologies. I'm on that high half-elf game for extra spell, really. And warlock, which means agonizing blast does a d10 plus charisma bonus damage, which is plus 5. And it knocks people back 15 feet off cliffs, into the abyss, off bridges, against walls. Just really quite nice. And it's infinite resource. You just sit there and you blast people for, on average, 10 damage forever. And you never stop. Also, Misty Step, bonus action, teleport to high ground if need be. Very nice. Hacks. Generally, I put this on Constitution. I'll hex a spellcaster, and now they're at disadvantage to maintain concentration on their annoying ass spells. So we hex Constitution, and now we do on average 13 damage a hit. And just sit there blasting. If I have nothing else to do, Blade Ward to start a fight out. Just in case, we got Dankness and Bone Chilla, which I never use, but every once in a while against a human opponent, give them a Bone Chill. It prevents them from healing, which is actually quite nice. Also, find familiar Scratch. I did Doggo quest. You'll find a dog in my camp here. Where is he? Where's the good boy? There's the good boy. Hello, sir.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
We pet the dog. I did the dog quests, which involve just like he gives you a bone, you pet him and stuff, and then I was given a spell, Find Familiar, so now I can summon him and he'll like find buried treasure to dig up and shit like that in the real world. I don't usually summon him because he might get hurt and we have to protect our good boys. But, oh, also, this is another very important update, right?
What's inside?
It's imperative you know this. Oh, 4-inch move dwarf. Yeah, where's the special? There it is. Ball. Notice it makes a funny noise. Alright, where's boy? There he is. Okay, let's open up our inventory a moment. Ball. Throw. Look at how he picks it up. It uses the pickup animation where the thing just like moves into his body. It's so good. It's so good. Thanks for bringing it back. You can just do this in camp. He'll know. Oh, there it is. Go get it. Go get it. And then watch. Whamp. It just fucking jumps onto him. Great animation. Anyway. On account of inventory space, we put that one in the traveler's stash, which is right click, send to camp. Puts it right there. Yay, doggo. What's that Street Fighter 6 meme? Dude, you look huge. Game is running sick. What are the PC specs? Yours is struggling a bit. Okay, my PC is a workstation, so it's not necessarily fair. But yeah, suffice it to say, 4090, AMD, 1 million core, top of the line, except for the 3D thing, because that's just mostly for games and it doesn't help my productivity. 64 gigabytes of RAM because Premiere and After Effects eat the shit out of your RAM a lot. etc., etc. Only M.2 hard drives for the fastest read and write speeds, etc., etc. So I don't know how this runs on normal people computers. It's probably pretty grueling. I bet you have to turn the settings down on the average one. But, you know, the game's kind of made for the future, right? So it's fine. Suggest me a sandwich. I will. Consider the Reuben. It's just good. If you go to a really good Jewish place, New York or whatever, the Reuben is going to be out of this fucking world. If you go to some shit-ass diner and order a Reuben, it's still probably going to be alright. The sandwich has range, you know? Anyway, things are the tier 1 for 12 months, which is almost a year. Dude is sizable. Yeah, and you can choose, like, big body type. Otherwise, I was going to have to play a female. Because if you can't play a huge guy, well, then you have to play a cute girl. There's nothing in between. Why would you not, you know? But they gave us huge dudes in this game, so I decided to go for it. Plus, I'm a streamer, so you kind of got to go for the idealized, hilariously fantasy version of yourself if you're streaming, I think. In general, if they have a decent character creator. Normally, I would play some outlandish thing and actually, you know, role play. But update on characters. Shadowheart. Kind of not nice. Disapproves of everything I do. I try to make nice with her, but she doesn't care. And whenever I'm heroic, she's mad. So I don't know what her fucking problem is. But there's a secret orb she has that I guess we'll find more out about later, but I haven't really bothered too much on account of personality. Karlak, best girl, has a flaming demon engine instead of a heart. It's burning her alive, but also giving her power. She's sick. I got 2 side quests for her and collected the items for them, so I waited to turn them in until chat was here so you could see the story, because also she's a lot of chat's best girl as well. Quite cool. Then we got Asterion, whose prickishness I find funny. I enjoy it. Unfortunately, he's a rogue, and they fucking suck, so he ain't in my party. But he's a cool guy. Kind of a vampire. But really reasonable just a reasonable man. I don't have many complaints there. Then we have Lae'zel, who does have an attitude problem, but she comes from a culture with an attitude problem, and they're also kind of weird authoritarians and stuff like that, so that's fine. But I think, you know, we bonded after being on the Nautiloid, and we're looking for her creche, which is, I think, some sort of Gith Yankee camp or something. I haven't gone there yet. I've done the quests and stuff kind of out of order because I'm just exploring the wonderful world, and if I come across a quest, I'll do it, and so on and so forth. I have no rush. Then we got Will, who was really boring in the early access, but then they rewrote him to be interesting, and now he's interesting. That's cool. He's also a warlock. He sacrificed himself for best girl and also the rest of the party, and his patron was mad and turned him into a demon, which he thinks sucks, but I think looks cooler than he used to, so I don't really see the problem. He's pretty cool. And then we have Gale, who is also a prick, but more entertainingly so than Asterion. And recently we've been giving him magic items because he is a cocaine addict, and by cocaine I mean magic items and also cocaine. And he absorbs their energy, but unfortunately the last few I've done, he's getting less and less energy out of them, which is how drugs work. We don't know why. He's getting ready to tell us why, and I suspect this is the time, so again, I waited until I was on stream to complete this quest. We'll see what the mystery contains. And is that it? Have I caught everyone up? Oh yeah, I'm in the Underdark now. Because there was a burning building. I saved people from it. I found a secret basement. In the secret basement was a storage house where I rolled a nat 20 to persuade the guy guarding it, who turns out to be a Zentarium double agent protecting it. He thought I was one of them, let me in. Underneath that was a giant cavern filled with Zentarium mercenary assholes who told me to do a quest that I already did and find some shipment guarded by assholes that she hired that were being attacked by gnolls. I tried to help them. I killed all the gnolls, but the gnolls fucking blew their heads off because the gnolls are really powerful. And so the guys died. I never figured out what they were guarding, and so I just looted everything and left. Turns out It was a package from the Zentarim, and she's like, save them if you can, and also collect their package. It's so important to our evil order. And I'm like, all right, well, hey, I already did that. Also, they're dead. And she's like, oh, well, do you have the package? And I'm like, yeah, sure, here. It was some elixir or something. And she's like, you opened the package? And I'm like, yeah, bro, they were all dead. I just loot everything. I'm an adventurer. And she's like, how dare you? I'm like, bitch, I just completed your fucking quest for you. And I gave her the thing, and she still attacked me. So, killed everyone there, looted the thing again back off her corpse, and now I have an iron flask and a bunch more XP and a bunch more loot. Found a secret wall that was an illusion that you can only see if you walk up to it and roll a perception check with all 4 of your characters by accident. And through there, I found a lift that I fixed with a special key that I found, went down, now we're 3 levels down, into this lift, and now I'm in the Underdark, filled with mushrooms and dark elves and really powerful enemies. The mushrooms explode. Also, I found an illithid who's not part of the collective, and he wants to try to help me, but also, apparently I can't be helped. And he's like, you're probably gonna die. But after you die, I'll dissect you and maybe help future people. I'm like, alright. He's a nice guy. Had a lot of magic items. Part of the Society of Intelligence or something like that. I can't remember what they're called. Big brain people who aren't necessarily bad. Also a gnoll. I hope I've caught you up in what happened. How'd you like the summary? Out of 7. Let me put on some Persona music in the background, and then we'll get on getting on with all these quests. Any questers? Alright. That's insane for just a side adventure. Yeah, well, it wasn't even a side adventure because I wasn't going to a place because it was on my map because I talked to a person and they told me to go there. I just happened to cross the town and naturally saved people from a burning building and then found a thing and then rolled a skill check and went down into that thing and found a miniature dungeon and went down from that and found another dungeon and went down from that and found the Underdark. I'm just like exploring. That shit's cool. Anyway, what do you have to say, Gale?
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Let's give Gale the artifact. Only certain artifacts are edible by him. It says so in the tooltip, as you can see. And so I've been keeping some of them on me to give to him just in case. For instance, Amulet of the Unworthy. This item actually sucks, and yet it can be given to him, so I will choose it because that's why I picked it up and didn't sell it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ahem.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Alright. Hey, you're among friends here, alright?
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
Yeah, I do.
What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. And what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that
You
it
must
earned the
understand me.
attention of the
I am
mother of
very
magic
cool.
herself, the Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Oh yeah, and they fixed these things. Apparently this works. If you want to refresh your browser. I think this works now. Twitch integration, you can vote. I won't click it every time because there is a bit of a delay, but I think it's like a brilliant feature for streaming, which is really cool. I don't believe a word of... Oh, trolling, I see. Also, by the way, this vote is a popular vote. I am taking a poll. This is non-binding. This is a dictatorship. A iron-fisted but velvet-lined glove of authority. I guarantee I will choose the option that the most people vote for if I feel like it. Alright, now that the disclaimer's out of the way. Rules bold. Anyway, let's go for number 1.
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
What? How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Motherfucker. I bought this game to listen to stories, okay? If I want to click through all dialogue, I'll play every single other modern quote-unquote RPG ever made. Alright? Tell me.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire,
Yeah, Netheril,
came crashing down around him as he turned
Myth
to
Draenor
stone.
specifically.
The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured and shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Camera angle.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces.
Oh, is this the Shadow Weave?
Its claws. It's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God's is it ever hungry.
It is Hungary. How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
He's a nuke. A magic nuke.
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Well, he's kind of reasonable. I just don't care.
That is a great relief.
That just
Great
means you're
relief
cool.
indeed. You truly are a soul that's
Don't
still
die,
my
though.
own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Sweet. Now, what does everybody else think about that?
Well,
Sometimes the other characters have something to say about the most recent thing that happens.
Speak.
I guess this is not one of those times.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Tell me about your immune system. Oh, she's dancing to the Persona music. And after you're done banging the goddess of magic because I'm the best mage ever, I did a triple kickflip. Yeah. Landed it not. Oh, look. Oh, hold on. Karlak, the huge demon barbarian lady. She's got Clive in her camp. Old Teddy. A little buddy.
Hey, soldier.
I want to talk about your immune system.
Old Rusty? Sure.
Sounds like we need some infernal iron.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, crusty pints.
Does anyone care that we're traveling with a nuke? I think at this point it's sort of like... I mean, everybody has tadpoles in their head that is supposed to turn them into an elithid, but it's not for a mysterious reason, so everyone is kind of feeling like, well, I'm probably dead. And then also there's a vampire who's trying not to drink the blood of everyone in the party, and also there's Karlak with a flaming demon engine for a heart that might explode. The wizard's a fucking nuke. I mean, everybody's just about to explode in various ways, so maybe it's just like a Three Stooges effect. You know, they can't all fit through the door at the same time. Does anyone not have a mysterious object in their chest? Yes. Karlak does, and the wizard does, but everybody else doesn't. But everybody has a mysterious object in their brain, so there is that.
Damon told us to look out for this stuff, right? Let's go find him.
Let's find Damon. And cure your... Well, not cure, but let's soup up that engine. We gotta turbocharge that shit. think I've used any resources, so I don't really need a long rest. Let's take a partial rest. Alright, big teleport. Emerald Grove environs. And we're off.
One crisis after another.
You just don't know about their chest problems yet? That actually makes a lot of sense. You might be right. So we'll put it that 2 mysterious objects in chests that we know of. Put it that way. I did all sorts of inventory management before I came here, right? Yes. True. Okay.
Is that everything? I think that's everything. Goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blade.
Hello, Damon.
How fares the search?
I found the infernal iron you mentioned.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos.
The weight of it.
Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think...
Yes.
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
Aww. She's not normally supposed to be wearing armor in this scene, that's fine.
That feels good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure.
Great.
As for the heat,
Alright.
I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again
Oh,
when
alright.
Baldur's Gate.
Install some cooling.
If I'm worth my salt.
Maybe some
We'll
exhaust.
figure something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along your way.
Alright. Now she has something in her chest too. She was one of the ones we were counting. It's her and the wizard. So, yeah, and she's also kind of always on fire, but that's fine.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up.
Let's go.
I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Nice. We'll find more infernal iron, get you that second upgrade too.
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel.
Your waifu is a demon car. Let's find something for you to burn
That's
then.
what I like to hear. Now, let's trot. Standing still is making my skin itch.
Let's go.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
I found another piece of infernal iron. Any upgraders?
Hold on to it for now. I haven't quite worked out a schematic for a new design. It might take me a bit of crunching to figure
Okay,
out
I
something.
thought I could double turn in. No double turn
If it can
ins.
even be done. But it's my top priority. Believe me. Anything to take my mind off, well, everything.
Let me see your wares. After that long rest, you got any healing potions in there, buddy? Any of that good shit?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
The answer is no. I think we're good though. So we got iron flask of a demon thing. This might be useful in the future. We got some more infernal iron. for whenever that works.
Hells take me.
Soldier.
Tell me about your immune system. Alright, we're leaving. We're leaving. Alright. Just to check, can we go to camp real quick and see if there's any updates to this quest?
What's on your mind?
Like from the other party members? Usually there is, but...
Need something?
Nope. Alright. Cool statue. How's the music volume, by the way? To me, it sounds very quiet. I just want it to be like a little tiny background thing.
Light on my feet.
Alright, we did the demon engine. We got the bonus.
Goblins aren't
Die if I met heroic and reeking of this
I wonder if that has any like numerical effects. With the demon engine thing, or if it's just like a quest. I wonder if she gets something out of the deal. She's juiced up. Hey look, you can sort the inventory. What a feature. Imagine. It's a little loud. Alright. It's a bit loud. Alright, I can touch. I'll give it a tap. I'll give it a tap down. How about that?
Can't slow down.
Back to the Underdark with us. Myconid colony. These are fungus people. They communicate via fungus and talking in your brain. In your mind. Alright, so here's Thula. Here's Thula the old schooler. Having a nap. Are you okay? Ma'am?
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common
Poison.
to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
I have a general antidote, but I don't know if that'll help. Oh, I could just give her an antitoxin, huh? Oh. I keep one of those in my inventory just in case I need to turn it in. Who did this to you?
Dwagor slashed me.
Duergar. The Dark Dwarves.
Graze.
Sunshine and Black, thanks to the tier 1 for 21 months. You're also a fungus person, but you communicate only when you have to sub again, and then you go back to lurking. Don't worry. Lurkers serve an important purpose here. I appreciate the lurking and the enjoyment in the tier 1. Shorf's confirmed. To be perfectly honest, I usually don't go this route, but I prefer Sverfneblin to Duergar. In the tier list, I'd put them one up. Deep Gnomes, I think, are slightly cooler than Deep Dwarves, but it is normally, I think to me that's a reversal. I normally like Dwarves more than Gnomes, in almost all ways, except this one. Consider what you know of Duergar poison lore. Any guidance? Hey, got him. Dude, guidance is overpowered.
Like dwarves, Dwagor have innate resistance to poison, and thus no need for intricate brews. Though deadly if left untreated, the poison can be cured by the antidote or natural remedies.
Hold up. Perfect. Alright. No DMCA. Don't worry about it. Sit tight. See if an antitoxin works. See, Korlak approves every time I do something heroic. Korlak is like, hell yeah, brother. And Shadowheart is either silent or disapproves. Weirdo.
needed it. Why are you helping me?
Because I cannot stop completing quests. Also, I'm a goddamn hero, and I happen to have an antitoxin just in case.
No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh,
Which part?
It hurts.
It hurts.
Girls, garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
Take it easy. Tell me what I can do.
Seems you're the helping kind.
True. It gives the most XP.
All right. I need you to rescue my kin.
Oh, actually, maybe it doesn't. I think Murder
Not
Hobo
child
gives
of
most
mine.
XP, but
We can pay.
that's for the second
We're
playthrough.
Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have been
Apparently,
digging
I'm
out
supposed to
some old
pronounce it
ruin across the
Dwegar.
lake.
I've only read the word. I thought it was Duergar. Jared Kruger. Thanks for the big primer for 18 months, even in Heywoah. For me, it's 2:46 p.m., which is morning. But thanks for watching.
Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual. But our work pays well. Help my clan and we'll make it worth your while. I swear.
I'll free your people if I can.
Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here.
Shadowheart is so fucking mad in the background.
Using them to kick some Dwergar
Ugh.
ass. I'll mark where I made my escape and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Karlach gains inspiration. Oh yeah.
Does it mean to raise them?
Cure the poisoned gnome. Is she a drow? Aren't we supposed to be racist towards the drow? At one point, all the drow were evil. And then R.A. Salvatore wrote a book, and every drow that was ever played in D&D from that point on was chaotic good. And then the Time of Troubles happened, and now there's essentially two sub-races of drow. There's the ones from Menzoberranzan and some other places, like the classically evil ones that worship Lolth, the god of spiders and being bad, right? And then there's what was the lady chosen of Mistro, who's a drow elf and a good guy? She kind of like leads them, or maybe represents them. They're like, they travel onto the surface and they try to be good and stuff. They've started getting lighter skin over time. I can't remember what their subrace is called offhand. It's not Saloon, that's who she worships. Ililistray, yeah, that's it. I think, yeah, and they're the Seldarine subrace of drow. Yeah, they're like good. Or rather not good, just like not intrinsically evil because of the god they worship and magic and stuff. I think that's the one. So now drow can be good. I mean, they always kind of could, but... Lighter skins, morality is related to skin color? No. The dark elves were cursed to be evil and have their features changed and stuff like that. And so now that the curse is waning on the other half of them, the effects of the curse are withdrawing. It's not like a black people bad thing. These are elves, right? First, and yeah, they were the first ones to talk in chat, and so Lolth is like, you're cursed. Sovereign Spa. Hey. What's up, Spa? How you doing?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
The sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a
Code
memory.
talker.
Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves, chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
Even the sporelings?
The sovereign's song
Not even the
slows to
sporelings
pace
survived.
Of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
Lakeward, okay.
The sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Dwergar invaders, huh? I'd like to hear their side of the story first, but alright.
Alright. Also, it was a little bit of early Dungeons & Dragons writers in the 80s. Not understanding biology in a way. They had it exactly the opposite. Although this is really beside the point and it's really just a quibble, but if you're in the sun all the time and you're a race of fantasy creatures or even real creatures and you evolve to get protection from that sun, you will get darker skin. It naturally protects against the sun. Like, that's good, right? And so dark elves, cave-dwelling creatures, tend to be either white or clear because they need no such thing because there's no sun in caves, and so they tend to have, like, clear skin. Like, you know, you have those little cave salamanders and fish and stuff, and sometimes they don't even need eyes, so they don't have them because it's dark, so you can't see light anyway, and they have other modes of detection. But this is magic, and so they were cursed, and so their skin's black. It comes a little bit from everybody ripping off Tolkien, where the people wearing black are bad and people wearing white are good, you know, the ring wraiths and all that kind of stuff. But it also comes from, like, generally in history. Black knights are kind of bad and white robes are good, just in a kind of thematic sense. He thought the discussion was emphasizing that Drow were generally evil because they're all manipulated by an extremely hands-on evil goddess from the bottom of their society, leading away from inherent evilness. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, they were, like, cursed, I thought. I mean, there's dark elves in a lot of properties, but from this one, I'm pretty sure the elves were cursed a long time ago. But also, it's Lolth. The god that they worship is... People throw around the word intrinsic evil, but, like, gods in this world are truly that, you know. They come from plane, like, an entire plane of existence that's, like, the concept of evil in reality. And it's like a magic living plane that's just, like, what it means to be evil according to alignment, and then kind of there it is. It's an interesting thought exercise in what if philosophy and morality, instead of being entirely subjective and just sort of an agreed upon thing of the intelligent people that happen to be alive today and yesterday and 100 years ago, what if it was real? What if it was like a part of the universe in a way that, like, physics are, you know? Almost like if you were a religious person today, except actually real, you know? Didn't Watsy backpedal and say there are no more evil races recently? Yeah, I haven't kept up with D&D, like, hugely. All my knowledge is from being a kid and reading Dragonlance and shit and Elminster books and stuff. And up through college, probably. But yeah, I heard about that. They're like, you know, orcs aren't just evil as a race. Goblins aren't just evil. You know, they can still make their own choices. Everybody does whatever. Every creature that ever attacks your party, they're not intrinsically bad. These ones are just bad, and most of them are, right? I think they're trying to move away from the black people bad racism thing being reflected in a story about magic and fantasy where everything's make-believe, which if you lean into is super cringe on both ends, really. But I suppose I don't care. I'm sure somebody is really mad about it, though. I can guarantee that. If you're a Twitter user, I'm sure someone was probably mad when they made that change. You maintain that the mosquito leech demon species made by the kid killer god should be allowed to be inherently evil if a writer wants that. I don't see the harm, really. There's a lot of pearl clutching and hand wringing that's exactly the same as the, you know, demonic or the satanic panic shit from the 80s, just through the lens of nowadays, you know, and I kind of roll my eyes at it, as I think most people should. But I guess it's sort of harmless, so I don't care. But yeah, there's, you know, kind of nuances to this stuff. Why did they attack?
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome.
I mean, their heart's in the right place, right? But it is kind of silly when you say it out loud, right? Goblins created by an evil god as a race in my make-believe fantasy story can't be inherently evil because black people aren't, and that was a problem in our real-world society. It's like, okay. But, I mean, are you sure you aren't getting needlessly in the weeds for no reason here? Are there... Is there any important issue you give a shit about? But okay, you know, it is make-believe, right? Anyway. And then the response is 7,000 word Twitter essay about how everything is interconnected and the fantasy stories we write, the subconscious racism, something, very tiresome. And also, like, obvious enough that it doesn't really bear pointing out. But anyway, this is a fantasy game stream. Good chat though.
An illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
Dwarves love gold and they're greedy. That's racist against real life Jewish people, you know, like, okay. Kind of depends on the source material in a sense, right?
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the
Oh, sorry, not all dwarves are greedy and love gold. They're real people too, alright. Cool.
We will await word.
Thanks, you've improved my funny game. Yeah, Mercenary Q, on the other side of it, right? Because I'm shitting on the hand-wringing, what about the children, pearl-clutching people nowadays, right? Oversensitive to everything. Seeing boogeymen and shadows everywhere. So that's like the unreasonable, silly, eye-rolling thing on that side. But then they come out with an Ultramarine who's black, and people are like, literally, that's bad, we don't like that. For no reason but, like, he's black and I don't like that. And so it's like, okay, alright, I made fun of you for being oversensitive and seeing shadows everywhere you turn. But then on the other hand, you got these people, right, where Games Workshop has to be like, fascism is bad, by the way, this is a funny story. Children, you know, like this is a funny, silly story, alright? Do you understand we wrote the worst possible future we could think of, right? Like, we did that. And here you are adhering to it. Like, no, hold on. The worst possible human future ever in the universe is cool, actually. Well, as a silly fantasy cool thing, like, you know, like you're watching a movie and the action hero has a big gun and shoots people, and that's cool, but you wouldn't, like, do that. That's not, like, actually good. It's just, like, cool in a fantasy make-believe way.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
Oh, an appreciation song. Nice. Haste Spore Flask. Alright. Where we going? Find the mushroom picker. Alright, any mushroom pickers in the chat? Let's go. And we're off. I think this is the way to go, right?
That's curious.
Curious. Shall we... Oh, lock picking impossible?
Reckon it might be enough to cover rent.
Alright, so this is... Oh, and a pale corpse. Alright, what a mystery. I guess we'll solve that one later. That people are molding over femal marines. Is that a new type of marine? Like a feral kind? Femal? I don't know if I know that. Is that a 40k word?
Might be useful.
A deep hole? Well, as a man, it is my job to investigate.
Even with your keen eyesight, the hole below you soon plummets into an abyss of impossible darkness. Faint sounds echo against unseen stone, nothing discernible by eye or ear.
Hello.
Call echoes as it plunges downward, before gradually fading away.
Oh, it's mad.
The hole offers only pitch black nothingness.
Do you think this is one of those quests where I'm supposed to keep saying hello over and over until something attacks me? Let's find out.
Black nothingness. The hole offers only.
Alright, no, I don't think so. I guess not. Usually I'd, we'll rule of threes it. Or if something changes.
feels off
Still
about
fresh.
this tree.
Something with massive claws made this.
Oh. Massive claws. Wait, blubbering? Hold on. Back up. A bibber bang, huh? Yeah, I figured you guys would explode. Alright. Oh, arcane blast machine gun here. We'll get these out of the way. I'll wait for this to disperse. Oh, okay, female Marine. I see. Alright. Very sad, but it could be a chemo to remove these people. Skin tone change even went into AOS look at the new cities, for example. A cornucopia of skin hues now. Yeah, I don't see the problem with that. There's no lore that says everyone who lives in a city of Sigmar is white, right? It'd be a weird lore. Actually, I don't know. You could write it to be cool. Like, why are drow elves black? Ooh, it's because they're god and this and that, and it's magic.
It feels like my magic is getting drained.
Cool, an anti-magic thing in my... if I have an oh, shit. Okay, so can I not cast spells now because I picked up the trapped thing? And here we have a hook horror.
Under their noses.
Okay, so because it's in my inventory, I'm like immune to magic. That's kind of cool. Shoot him. Yes.
Time to strike. On the move.
Fighters in the front. Get shot. Hey.
What now?
Susser Bloom. Looks sus. Bright blue flower picked from a budding susser tree. Exudes a honey sweet aroma, which turns foul and eventually fades away if the bloom is exposed to sunlight. And it apparently, drop item, has an aura of anti-magic, which is cool. Can't cast spells. Interesting. So you could just always have this in your inventory and maybe be immune to magic or something? That'd be kind of cool.
I've seen everything.
I've seen everything. It blasted and knocked back. Critical miss? Never mind.
Can't afford to let up.
I didn't mean it. 75 hit points. Let's just blast him. I'm not gonna waste resources. Actually, cleric, maybe move back a little bit. A hook horror. Oh, he's a pouncer. Oh, fuck. A slicer, huh? Alright, and I'm almost dead. Well, okay then. The searing, are we searing smite? Let's go. Get seared. Big sear. Also, heroic. Lacerate. Dude, fighters are so fucking good.
I will ascend.
Get concussed. Dazed. Heroic. And no tenacity.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
And let's blast him. See ya. Oh, he's fucking gone, man. Okay. No loot, no treasure. Alright. He's fucking gone. It's over.
What path lies before me?
You know, that is the downside of the knockback Eldritch Blast. Sometimes you forget, or maybe you think the creature is too big, like I did right there, and you aren't able to loot because you blast them off the edge of the planet, and they're just dead. That is a concern. Wait, was the Susser Bloom one of the things I was supposed to get from finding a cure? Tongue of Madness Mushroom and Timusk Spores. No, okay, we don't need that. What level am I? 4. I'm level 4. Old Diablo. Feels so free. Nice. Good work. Oh, more enemies? Where is it? There's a hook horror somewhere. Oh, there you are. Way in the distance. Okay. Let's get up here. Surely you're too far away to shoot, right? Oh no, I can. Nice. Get missed. Spell check failed.
Watch this. My little trick.
Time to push my luck again. Swift as my feet can carry me.
And we fire. Miss.
I will ascend. Taking position.
Blade Ward. Oh, there's one up there. I didn't see it. Pounced on again. Alright, she's almost dead. Ooh, I think we're done for him. I didn't see that one. Alright, cleric just dead. I'll get attacked, I guess. Field of Faith.
I won't give in.
Damn, I think a spell is in order, right? Should we cast Misty Step and just get the fuck out of here? I could help bring her back to life too. Can I leap right here? I'll knock this guy back. Oof, miss.
Victory awaits.
Oh, it's a full action to bring her back. Got it. Calling reinforcements. Most D&D ranged weapons have an effective range and a double the range, but at disadvantage. Okay. Watching the Malding when they had a dark-skinned Aragorn was upsetting in Magic the Gathering. A dark-skinned Aragorn in Magic the Gathering? I don't know that I've seen the card.
Can't even catch my breath.
Time to strike.
Alright, she's just gonna suffer, I guess. She's just suffering. We'll help her out. There you go. Back to life with you.
Let's finish this.
Summon a thing. And you're probably dead. Yep. Oh, missed? Nice. Please enjoy my aid. And also heal yourself. I don't know if healing herself actually matters since she's probably dead for the next hit anyway.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Alright, we'll reapply the hex. I should just not have my party right next to each other when there's monsters that are going to AoE them, right? That's like that's the trick here. Don't get AoE'd immediately. Missed. Oh, ooh, you know what? Close to the edge, gang, that is a concern, actually. Get guided. Also, drink a healing potion.
Let's go.
Blood comes easy these days.
Missed.
Swift and lethal.
No reaction. Ooh, critical hit. Good work. Get missed.
Up.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Missed.
Victory awaits.
Alright. Quote unquote easy.
A step forward.
So if I'm about to fight hook horrors, I just spread out so I don't get leapt upon and almost killed in one go. For everyone in the party, but otherwise I'm feeling pretty good. They do 1,000,000 damage, obviously, which is a problem.
Because
I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here at 4 or if 4 is too low, but that felt okay. That didn't feel that bad.
More than prepared.
what's in here?
There's another one. Alright, so we spread
Count on
out.
me.
That's the game. Oh, we have to save him. Oh. Never mind, we don't have to save him. He's actually a bad. Get Constitution. Because you are concentrating. And then I'll go here.
Need to act fast. Onward.
And then you can go here. And no one is the wiser. Eventually the thing will leap down. And then we'll be alright. Oh, double crit. Okay. Sure. Sorry I blew up. Get slapped. Double hit. Lacerate. And heal. Is there a crafting system? Yes. Or have we been spared the inventory hassle? Also yes. They figured it out. There's a secret. Alright, get knocked back again. Still passing that concentration check. Alright, that's fine.
My faith will protect me.
So how it works is
Never a dull moment.
you have this thing called an alchemy pouch. And if you ever pick up stuff that is a reagent, it just goes in there. Just goes in there. And then when I'm out of combat, I gotta show you more. But yeah, just all the reagents go in there. You can click on them and then just like refine them into ingredients, and it pops up a menu, and you just make stuff. And so it saves you the inventory hassle, but also there's crafting. If you like that kind of thing. Oh, you missed Karlach? Get full hit. Damn. 22 on someone else's turn? Overpowered. Damn, she's good. Hellish Rebuke. Get blasted, idiot. I love Hellish Rebuke. Also, anyway, so here's the little alchemy menu that popped up. We will reapply into a strength test. Take bonus dam, get knocked. Oh, missed.
Got to focus.
Missed.
I am fury. I am death.
And give him the slap. Easy.
What's hiding here?
Anyway, so how it works is double click on this, choose basically anything, brew. Brings you to this. If you have ingredients, you can extract them from the stuff you pick up that goes into that bag. Filter by craftable only, and then it's like, oh, okay, here I can make an elixir of vigilance, I can make a basic poison. And you can just click craft or craft all. You learn recipes by wandering around the world, and ooh, here's a weird plant, and you click on it, and if you make a check, then you like learn a new recipe. Sometimes you learn new recipes by picking up ingredients, and so on and so forth. Porphyl ice crystal, scribbled notes, and a bunch of stuff. I'll take it all. Scattered notes are scrawled by a chaotic hand. Protector, guardian of the adamantine forge. From magma rose, only in magma destroyed. Hot hammer. hot hammer. Where? A small map is drawn underneath, marked by numerous X's. Following words are scratched beneath it. Dorn knows. Investigation failed. Shit. Alright, well. That probably would have pointed me towards a more correct direction, but...
Something's guarding it. Something vulnerable to a hot hammer.
Yeah,
Whatever
true.
that is.
I already got that hat. Oh, bucket of fish. Surprised there isn't a drum kit in there. Alright, one person in chat will almost laugh at that and then not. And I appreciate it if they do.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Tattered scroll. Grilled roast ribs, delicious. Also some carrots. All this food stuff that you pick up goes into the camp supply pack. And you spend camp supplies to take long rests wherever you are, so there's kind of a resource system involved in it. And if you don't want to be carrying all that weight, you can just right-click send it to camp, and it just goes in whatever camp you end up going to. It's so easy, so convenient, and it still has a little bit of that connected to reality kind of stuff. Or makes sense as a mechanic kind of stuff, I suppose. So I could follow the roots of this tree, but it doesn't look like it necessarily goes anywhere. It's just like a place to fight around and then climb up and down. Alright, let's climb down. And we'll take a shorter. Get all my powers back. Oh, could this be a... let's spread out.
One true way.
Something is digging here, huh?
My face protects me.
Oh, it's a Bullet. Cool. I'm dead. Cool. Alright, well, this fight could have started better. Once again, got leapt upon and the entire party is dead.
I will not be a failure.
Another fight. Let's go.
Do they get XP if they're dead? I might just reload so I'm not instantly dead in one hit. And I'll just spread out. Yeah, the fight's just over. Do you have anyone with perception? Yeah, everybody's got like +2 or 3 to perception for the most part, but everyone just failed. And then I tried to walk on the thing instead of moving away from it, which is admittedly probably a mistake. Alright, so...
One day I'll catch a break.
Once again, we just kind of spread out, right? Blade Ward.
Wits and blades always
Spread out. Spread out into Blade Ward, just everybody.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Wanna dance?
Alright, and she's chilling. Oh, and then a leap? God damn. Alright. Well, that isn't 2 party members immediately dead. I'll take it. Missed. Technically hit. Okay, this guy has big fucking armor and a lot of hit points. It's time to give advantage to everybody attacking it. Unless I miss. And then I will not actually do that.
I will ascend.
Can we prone it? Let's daze it. You are dazed. Those 94 left. This might be a potion of speed time. Triple hit, although that one missed. Missed. 16. Alright. Not bad.
No choice but to keep going.
Hey, you guys are doing great, alright? You guys are doing just fine. I'll let you keep doing it, okay? I'm over here. I swear I'm helping. Missed. I need bolt guiders. I just mostly want advantage on everyone, and we got it. Nice. Miss. Aha, shield. Dude, shield in response to have something miss you is so sick, actually. Miss. Critical hit, let's go. Also, a little healing.
I'm ready.
Now we start shooting. Miss.
Well, so much for peace.
Oh, it burrowed, god damn. Son of a bitch.
Got to keep going.
I needed to not miss like 2 random times and I would have killed it before it ran away. Well, now what do I do? Where is this thing? Is this supposed to be a reoccurring boss?
I'll give it a shot.
The rock under your feet juts upwards, forming a perfectly engraved tombstone with a small epitaph. In memory of Myrna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you loved to play in.
Get out a shovel, dig up the grave. Everyone
As you
disliked
dig,
that.
You slowly expose the skeletal remains of a large dog wearing a chunky leather collar.
Strange collar. It's got runes all over it. Definitely magic. Though I wonder what they mean.
An old leather collar for a large dog, the name Myrna. Yeah, maybe we can give this to new doggo. And it's like an old friend. Alright, chat. Do we try to reload and kill the bullet before it escapes? Or do you think it's gonna like return and it's always just kind of moving around and eventually we'll get to fight it again? I normally don't reload a lot in this game. Because you're supposed to kind of roll with stuff, but I feel cheated out of that fight. I fucking had him. I had him. By gum. Probably returns at full health too, the bastard. I'll take a Chasm Creepa. Oh, here he is. Speaking of.
Open up.
going the exact wrong way for the quest. Fine. Could climb up here, go over here. Why don't I go to the quest area first? Seems like a little city right here, doesn't it? Seems like a city. More creeper. Bullets are just biting you out of curiosity, honestly. Bullet Week has given them a bad reputation. There are only a tiny number of recorded bullet attacks. Good one. Kind of like Shark Week. Good work.
I should speak up.
I found a dog collar. Do you care?
Wags enthusiastically.
No, he doesn't care.
Scratch's tongue lolls out.
Alright. Doesn't much mind. We press on. Alright, more bibber bangs. Oh, and we have to rescue this, and if we blow these up, then he's dead, right? So I gotta go in there and not have him explode. Just for a visual representation.
What do I have to lose?
Oh, it's still exploding. It's exploding for a long time. It's still going. All right. Well. Her husband is dead. That was a much longer I guess I didn't expect the sheer duration of that explosion. Usually an explosion, it's like, you know, all right, that's cool, but it's short-lived. That was a very long explosion.
Moving in.
Are these the kind of ones that explode if you get near them? I guess we'll find out in our second scientific experiment.
Stop! Bibber bang! These mushrooms! Toxic!
Yeah,
Scroll!
Okay, in another universe, I definitely understand.
Please! I've dropped it! Somewhere!
Some say he's still exploding to this day. I'll find your bag. Hey, I got a scroll and Misty stuff.
Yes! That's... Yes!
Throw it at him. 1d20 minus 1. Ooh. You know what? Let's try it. Let's give it a try. I got guidance, right? Surely we're fine. Yes. Let's go. So easy. Huge if true. Imagine throwing the scroll and it just goes like halfway to him, and then there's a silence. We both just look at each other and he starts crying.
And then here.
Let's go.
God. I can finally breathe.
Alright, big save. Yeah, Joe Montana over here.
What's up for discussion?
Ah,
They call me Woe Montana.
what were you saying?
Esquire. Could have gone pro if I hadn't joined the Navy.
I was looking for Dereth. She'll be worried sick.
Yeah, she said you were dumb and bald.
Need to go. For you. Your trouble.
So why is she married to him?
Ta.
Well, they don't call him Balin Bone Cloak for nothing. I'll tell you when you're older. Is there any, like, loot? I guess I could just go get his pack. A noble stalk. Stalk. Push idiot back into explosion. Oh, they do explode from... Yeah, they do explode from being near them. Oh no, they don't explode. Oh yeah, they do explode. Alright, you know what? Let's just... Enough. Okay, okay. I had to perform the science. And now we've had 2 experiments. We understand what's going on. Oh, batted games. In turn-based mode. Aha. Okay, so what if... What if we give her one of these? Because I'm not about to let loot just stay here. Enter turn-based mode. Give her a leap. And a run.
Quickly then.
And a dash. And a loop. And then back.
Still alive. So that's progress.
The 3rd experiment is a success. Oh, they do explode in turn-based mode, but not fast enough. Not fast enough. And we dash. Back into the party.
Well, that ends. Well, not as bad
And
as it could
TSM
have.
mode. Easy. Alright, batted games.
These
You gotta
boots have
change your
seen
name.
everything.
When you're right, you're right. Simple as. And now I think you deserve a reward. I found your quote idiot husband, as you say.
Balin, there you are. Did you bring the noble stock?
The what?
Noble stock? The mushroom?
And reload. Alright. Okay. But now that we know this science, we have a backup plan. Did you bring the what? Alright, now, Karlak. Welcome aboard.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. I forgot to turn it on TSM mode. Speaking of idiot husbands. I saw the mushroom in the corner of the room and I'm like, I don't need another alchemy material, who cares? Well, it's a quest one. So alright. Karlak, my lady. Let's enter turn-based mode, shall we?
Let's ride.
And dash.
No one stopped me yet.
Eager for battle.
Ooh, failed the save. failed a very important save.
Without delay.
I'll take that.
Toast.
Look, she's fine. Everything is under control. Chasm Creeper. You know what? While I'm here...
Can't give up now.
What's next, I wonder?
Hey, you know what you need? You need a bonus on saving throws. Oh, it's melee? Okay, never mind. You're fucked. Oh dear. Too many explosions. Maybe we wait it out. Maybe she's fine. Phew, the power. By the way, why is she fine, you might ask? Because she is a devil with fire resistance and extra bonus fire resistance on account of having a demon heart in her. So we collect our loot. That's thinking with your demon heart. Alright, and then I'll take a Chasm Creeper as well.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh. So we did the smart thing, and then we failed a saving throw. And we were forced to do the stupid thing. But it was kind of almost the smart thing anyway. Because fire resistance. Welcome back in the party.
What now? Never wanted the easy.
Alright,
path.
easy. So simple, so easy. Boy, my character's a genius. Rewarded.
Balin, there you are. Did you bring the noble stock?
The what?
Noble stock? The mushroom?
I knew I was forgetting something.
What?
Sorry, love.
Absolutely worthless. Where did I go myself?
Down here. Think, Balin, think.
Poor guy. Are you just pacing?
I should speak up.
My friend, Bibberban.
Just a mushroom.
Curious. Beautiful. But dangerous. Next time. More careful next time. For certain.
Oh, he's
Thank
like
you
behind the mushroom.
for
I
your
see.
help.
I'm just standing in a goofy spot. Sorry, I'm just so hungry.
Me too. Yes. Very glad. Someone's got to look after Derek. Anyway.
These are probably the
what
camera
was I-
angles for when he enters his final location and not this current one.
Have to be more watchsome next time.
Ma'am?
Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing.
It is.
His hands
Also,
are empty
all
as
of
a
those
whole.
explosions were
I'll
my
have to
doing
send
as
him
well.
back out soon enough. Please, Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it. Love? Never heard of it. Balin's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
Suddenly very real.
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it. Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss. Probably. But Balin in his right mind wasn't worth half of noble stock. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it. To no surprise of mine, you're more competent than Balin. Go on then. Hand it over.
Keep it for yourself. Karlach approves of being a hero every time.
I'll be on my way then. Look, I do thank you. Come visit me in Baldur's Gate if you find yourself that way. I run a shop called Bone Cloaks. Balin nearly sunk the shop to pay for a drink, when he was of his own mind. This might allow me to hang on a little longer.
All right.
You take care out here.
I will. Well, it wasn't a joyful reunion. Dareth has her husband back now. Gloves of uninhibited Kushigo? Holy shit. Kushigo's Might. Wearer deals an additional d4 with thrown attacks and attacks made with improvised weapons. It's trash. It's actually not trash. Thrown weapons are kind of good. But I ain't trying to use them. Damn, this dude knows Kushigo.
No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Can you show me your wares? Boots of Speed, click heals. Interesting. Hold up. Oh, yeah. Malin can't do anything with that, so... Or Gale can't, I mean, so we're just selling. Chunk of flesh. Dog. I might keep this just in case it's a thing. If it used to be attached to something, do I keep this ice crystal just in case? Simple rope can go. Damn, the longer I play this game, the more stuff I keep just in case and never use ever. Which is, you know, I mean, that's how it is. Find 3 of these to grind into salts. Combine 3 of these to grind into vitriol. Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Gain an additional level 1 spell slot. Ooh, I'll take it. I will take it, actually. Amulet of Restoration, Healing Word, Mass Healing Word. That just seems like a good thing to heal people up outside of combat. I'll take it. Corrosive Flail. Potions of Invisibility, Brown Alabaster Dye, Muddy Red. No black dye yet. Ring of Jumping. Yeah, probably good for a monk, I would say. But Holy Proxy 32 things with a big primer for 3 months on a perfect 3-month streak. Thanks a lot. Happy Big Sunday, everyone. I know it's Saturday. You can't fool me. I won't be tricked. Also, you're probably living in a country that lives in the future relative to me. Not so much a trick as it is a, you know, just a different perspective. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and also thanks for the sub. I'll take those. I probably have plenty of these at this point. I have 34 lockpicks. You know, maybe I'll disarm some traps. These are really expensive, but I'll just take them. I'll take it. Animal Speaking, Giant Strength, Accuracy. Detect Thoughts. I'll take an Alchemist Fire. TY. Alright. Hey, thanks for the patronage. I mean,
This'll do
that's what she should
wonders
say.
for the shop.
Alright, Chasm Creeper goes in the Alchemist sack. Candles go in the sack. Arcane Cultivation probably goes to my boy, just in case I ever want to use it. Who can cast Healing Word? Probably somebody with a necklace slot open. Which is everyone except me. Well, you're the healer. Have some extra out-of-combat healing. My lady. Alright, and this goes in camp supplies. Okay. Let's extract some stuff. Grind things into powders. I can make... Ooh, I can make another Potion of Speed. Let's go. Potion of Speed's OP. Grenades and coatings. Okay, we're good there. Just a little inventory management. I'll give you one of these. I got 14 of these. We can split these up. Fast boots. Who doesn't have fancy boots yet? No difficult terrain. We'll have her keep those. When you dash, you get lightning charges. What's this do? Click heals. Click heals your boots to gain speed and freedom of movement. Alright, yep. The 2 melee, you gotta get into melee, okay? So here we go. Boots of sped. And now I have medium armor. You can equip medium armor, so you can have that. Please enjoy them. Now this, it means that this helmet is useless for her, but that's fine. I don't have a better option available at the moment. Bunch of quest items. 10, 6, 14, 22. Alright. We're good. All sorted out. Only thing next is to update her custom thing with extra damage. So these are the things I get from items I'm wearing.
No time to rest.
Action, not reaction.
Click heals. From item.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Alright.
Have a lot on my mind.
Just about all set.
And well, in it.
Where's Carla?
What to do?
Nice. What's the coolest Dungeons & Dragons deity?
Wonders for the shop.
That's really hard. A lot of them are cool. I would have to say the Lady of Pain on a technicality. I believe she is somewhat of a deific being, but doesn't want people to worship her.
If not over.
But I think I would technically maybe consider her a deity. In a certain sense. I think she's the coolest. Perhaps because of the mystery. And also I just really like Planescape. fan. So we got Durger guys across from here. Gotta be Ao, right? He's only done 2 things. Made everything and then split good and evil. Yeah, Ao is pretty cool as well. In general, I find the more mysterious the deity, the cooler it is in certain respects. Oh, he's back. He's back at half-life. And I'm now almost dead with 1 character, but I think we're good. Alright, get lacerated. Actually, get fucking blasted. Miss. This time, it's your last dance. Dazed. Miss. Also, let's heal.
Talk to me.
Guiding bolt.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Get out of my face. Well, Lae'zel almost died. But, she did take a bullet for me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, Blood Guzzler Garb. When an enemy damages the wearer gains Wrath for 1 turn. What's that? You have +1 bonus on damage? Hey, okay, that's cool. Kind of sick. I'll take it. And then you got a bucket, a bone, and a shovel, which I already have a shovel, so we're good. Cool item, man.